So, gear update. With all of my efforts that I have tried, there is a gap we're just not going to be able to close. And that's because of the offset or the printer settings that they have. And without knowing those, like I said before, I had mentioned it in previous videos, you kind of have to have the machine that you're working with so you understand its constraints, so you understand its offsets, just like with FDM printing. Same thing. You're always going to do like, a 0.2 offset. So you got a millimeter on each side because you're going to have a millimeter or half a millimeter over the model line on each side. So what's going to end up happening is that's going to double if you're going to put a round peg in a round hole. So it's going to have to be that if you make the peg 10 millimeters, you're going to have to make the hole 10.2. And even at that rate, it may still rub, just depending on the extrusion multiplier and how the material extrudes. So designing everything is based around that. And that's where the bottleneck is here. I'm redesigning these gears. I was able to knock the teeth down to 8, 8, and 24. And I'm going to do that out of a solid PETG. Teeth are going to be much bigger and gauge more. And I'm not going to stick to the design that I originally wanted here for a machine running part. It would have just run smoother this way. But I think it'll still run okay with the new teeth. So I'm going to have those designed up this evening, and then I'll have them printed tomorrow. By tomorrow, and then we're going to spin it up, see how far they take us. But I do have to travel down south because my daughter has to have an MRI. It's a fast event MRI because she had a seizure a while back, and they've had her on some medications. So I do have to make that drive. It's a long drive for me, a couple hours. And, so that's going to take up most of my day tomorrow. But I will get them designed, everything finished design, and then try to get them on the printer. So, everything's going while I'm gone. So when I get back, I can pop them on there and run a spin up. It's all going to stay in the same box, same ring gear size, same exterior faceting, and everything's going to be the same. That way I don't have to change any of the mounting hardware that switches over to the back side. So that's where we're at right now. And right now, without having this machine in hand, PCB is not the way.